Hello to the gamers. It's a new weekly. We're going to start an arena. Now, I don't know much about this weekly or why my camera has placed me in Mexico yet again. It happens from time to time, doesn't it? What I do know about this weekly, I may be like a feeble husband. I do have weak wrists lately. I don't know what happened. I think it's one of those things where like life just catches up with you eventually. I legitimately used to... whatever. I don't think it's the right person to put it on or the right animal to put it on, but throughout all of college, I had a desk, but the way that I used my computer, because it was a laptop, I would place it on my bed around where the pillow would go, and I would lay down on my stomach and bend my wrists up like this to type, right? Like a weird little, I don't know, like a worm or something like that. And people were genuinely like, don't do that. You're going to hurt your wrists. And I said, are you stupid? I'm 20 years old. I will never suffer consequences for my actions. Well, here we are. Not even close to a level here, by the way, which is crazy to me, but it is what it is. I think that might have, in aggregate, contributed to the wrist pain that I'm feeling to this day. So just remember, even if you've changed your lifestyle, if you ever chose to have bad habits, bad ergonomics, or something like that, it will catch up with you eventually. There is no escape from Father Time. Okay, I'm gonna add a bat here. A bat is good. Give me a bat. Give me a bat on the sale. Oh, imagine though. There are pills this week, but I stand by this. Double bat me. I know that this week's theme is food, which is a great theme if, like me, you love to eat. And I do. One of the reasons I exercise so much is so that I can eat even more. You ever have those Brookside dark chocolate covered goji berries or acai berries from Costco? Oh, baby. Some of you guys are pretty cool. Don't look at the nutritional information, but oh! Okay, I'm going to go crazy. Bat me. I'm going to add a parrot for stealth bat creation later. We got our first level of all time, too, which goes crazy. Now, we don't really have anything that's like food. It's not, the worm is creating food, but we don't really have any benefit to our food generation right now. But food is also stats. Stats are good. Controversial if true. Probably be happier with a salad bowl here. I mean, we're happy we're getting some progress, I think. Fish is never going to level up. I will say, I'm not... The run is fine right now unless we've like missed our off-ramp into like, you know, starting to scale or something like that. I'm very surprised at the fact that we have only encountered one level so far. And the level came through like the least sensible way you would ever expect. Like it came from selling a stoat into a unit that we already had. I could sell you buy the chocolate and then get a one-cost apple. I think it's the right play, honestly. Perks are 2 times stronger. What kind of perks you got? Garlic. Other than that, like none perks. So I say no thank you. Probably should save the turtle too, but it's too late. I don't have the kind of APM for that. Okay. Note to self. Eel goes pog crazy. I'm still feeling half decent at the very least. Eel goes pog crazy. I would suppose I would say I am interested. I would definitely say that I'm interested here. I don't really know what our long-term future looks like. We don't really have a scaler unless you count the worm. Lots of people running 4 squad this week. A lot of people that might be as confused as I am. I'll tell you, it is a privilege to be playing the game. Hang on, do you have catfish this week? Oyster, anglerfish, cobra. No catfish? I guess it's a privilege to be playing the game in general. Let's try this. But it's definitely a privilege to be playing it on a Monday instead of whatever the heck was going on last week. where by the time I even came home, like we were already cooked. We came back on Tuesday, didn't start recording until Wednesday. Like at that point, it was already too late. You're gonna steal my garlic. What is this guy doing out here? Eats apple? Be me? Eat apple? Jerboa? 985? Yeah, I'm going crazy on the lionfish here. You need to get pilled, brother. Cow me. And the lionfish needs to level ASAP. We got 3 lives remaining. You need to get pilled. Eats apple, gives friend 1/1, works 2 times per turn. I think it's like... I'll admit that it's completely a situation where it just beat me, and as a result, I'm like, this has got to be the secret this week. But past the Mystic, we're losing to Chatters out here on 4 wins. This is disastrous. You need to get out of here, man. This is... It's getting a little too crazy. Nah, sushi's not what we want to see. You're what we want to see. Can I please just pill you? Like I'm losing my mind. I'm suffering psychic damage. Given how many, like, 50 HP eels we're coming across, I'm not feeling fantastic about our odds of going to 10 on this one. But we gotta, you know... We got to move the goalposts. Usually moving the goalposts is a bad thing. What if you're like, you know, you got kids playing soccer or something like that? Then you got to move the goalposts. Otherwise, the whole game's going to be in the midfield. Even more than soccer already is. Which is a lot. Yeah, when Man U is playing. Anyway, just a little football joke for you. Just a bit of the banter. We're cooked. That's fine. I can live with that. I can live with being cooked. This is why we start in the arena. Better to do this in a less destructive environment. Okay. It'll be a fast baguette. I forgot what I was talking about. Note to self, though. Note to self. Myself is noting right now. Take eels. Eel. That's the ticket. Now, try to learn something as well. I'm not sweating round 1 and round 2 that much, but learn something. I'm very happy to at least have full HP. Now a level. Imagine if we could start our life off with a level. Gain perk. Give friends +1 attack until end of battle. So an apple is not a perk. Very nice. Oh, baby. Hang on. A raccoon. And a mole. Mole is interesting if you get things popping. I guess, hang on here. I'm okay running 3 squatted. I mean, this is weird. I kind of just want to see the lad in action. So you buy a lemur, go garlic. Why don't you give the tabby cat garlic? And also, if the tabby cat's going to have garlic, why don't we also give you the apples? And then we'll get the raccoon next time. I still think a bat is, like, well worth taking. And a 2-cost apple? Like, I mean, we got the space. It's basically like having a worm. Now, all of this to gain temporary 1 attack on all of our units doesn't seem like that valuable. But whatever. It is what it is. So I'm going to dump you. Please don't hit the... That's all I was going to ask. Please don't hit the duck. I would say run me. Buy me. Sell me. Feed me. Probably bat me. Definitely bat me. Okay. I mean, this is a big tabby cat, man. They have a huge eel, though. How did that happen? I thought eel was like a tier 4. Am I crazy? It's a tier 3. Okay. We should get an eel. So I'm going to mouse every turn. I do like new owl. It is interesting. Why don't we take... I mean, like... We should take garlic. and it should go on you. I don't know what we're doing with you, to be honest. You've served your purpose. We don't have any space for you because we're not selling any of our other units, so we should roll. Which means we probably shouldn't have sold to begin with. Maybe rabbit makes sense. On a week with so much food, we seem to be doing okay, just like prioritizing stats last time until the wheels came off. Let's just do even better this time. How about that? Let's just get even more stats and not have the wheels come off. You never know, right? You never know. Now, turtle is, I think just every week, the turtle ends up being one of those units where you're like, man, I wish I bought a turtle. So if we see a turtle, we should probably freeze it. And if we see a pill, we should definitely freeze it. I don't know what we're doing with Tabby Cat, to be honest with you, but it's already statted, so keep her coming. Okay, I think, much to my chagrin, I would run, get rid of the bat. It just did, we didn't get a match at this point. Trust me, I would love to overwrite my opponent's equipment, but the situation has not presented itself as easily attainable here, so instead we'll find some space for the blobfish. And we could easily run, oh, hello. Could easily run level 2 raccoon or level 2 tabby cat. Or we could save the blobfish to potentially, you got me, kid, use it for something a little bit better later, like a tier 5 or a tier 6. I don't know why I'm explaining the basic rules of the game. You got to get an octopus chunkin'. So you, I mean, you've got no future, no disrespect. Realistically, I would still love, I mean, this, I love everything we got here. Are there melons for sale? There's not. I don't really want to keep like the whole shop frozen, but I like all the animals, so sue me, dude. Please, please. Oh, we were so close. Okay, 2 lives, 2 lives. That's not so bad. We're going to take the easy, obvious level first. I'm not that sold on you, to be honest. I think a turtle makes a lot of sense, but let's take our level first. Also, units I'm not looking for, although they could give us a cow. Puppy, fox, eel. Fox is interesting. I don't know if seal's the ticket this week. Eel is late. It's like 2 costs to possibly get a cow. You know, anglerfish is relatively new. Let's just give it a chance. You blew it. How dare you? We're just taking something that we can sell, so that only cost us 1 gold. I think we should be smart. Get this octopus chunkin'. I know, ideally, we would get the perk on the tabby cat, but it already has it. So, like, I would rather put garlic on 1 more unit than just get 2 extra attack for no reason. Okay, we're so bad we pulled out of the tailspin. Apparently drawing or winning once means you've pulled out of the tailspin. Buying food gives you money. For the time being, I would say I'm pogging up at that. I'm breathing in the chemicals. Sushi, really? Well, you got to buy something, right? I guess. 1 more roll. Pizza? Brother, I don't know about all that. I'm not the only person thinking this, I'm sure. Why is my squad so horrible? Like, I don't have good units. The stats are not horrendous, but the units are not good. Like, you gotta go or do something. I got you sitting way too far back. I think you gotta go first, obviously. Free food? Beautiful. Now, chocolate. Chocolate would go so crazy. Interesting. Oh, level 3 octopus into another octopus. A lot of people would tell you not to run this strat. You just got to give me a freaking second here, okay? 2024 level 3 octopus. There's no one-up, so we got rinsed. It wasn't even a contest. It wasn't even close. They rolled over me and went straight to their next opponent. Okay, well, we've learned something very valuable. We're sucky. Not an eager beaver. There's too good of a team name to just roll over and die on this one. Okay. What we actually learned is that you, and this is probably obvious, but you need to scale. We don't need a tier 3. You need to scale. You can't just take like a cute animal and play the game like you're 4 years old. You're like, oh, actually, yeah, but the clownfish is my favorite animal, so we're gonna roll it forever. No. We need to think more tactically. Stats are good. I got a sneeze in like 5 seconds. I can already tell. I brought attention to it. Now it's trying to leave. That's unfortunate. Because I hate to see you sneeze, but I love to watch you go. Give me this for now. I understand that you're looking at these units and you're saying, I thought you were going to take good units. That was the idea, but I do also want to say, in my own defense, that we're early enough in the game that there aren't many. So just call off the dogs temporarily, okay? We're going to do our darndest to take good units. Come on. But in order for that to work, we need good units to show up. That was a complete botch. Please don't punish me. Let me stay. Let me stay. A 3-7. Oh, I deserved it. That's the worst part. It's like even like one stat point in almost any category would have saved me. I'm not buying garbage food just to have and to hold, okay? We're setting up for something. You can see what it is. That's very nice. Thank you so much. How about a Jerboa? And then, obviously we want this to kill the ant. We're trying to sell the tamarin. That's very nice. The worms, brother. Forget about this. You need the worms. So you know what? Sell me. Sell me. We're probably cooked on this round. And we might even deserve to be. We're going to pill the ant. Why are you giving the ant 2 HP? What do you got to use your head. Look at what they do to mimic even a fraction of our power. Okay, we lived probably because we're down in the bone heap with the other people who don't know how to play the game. We're going to send out a second worm temporarily. Take one of those. We're not going to pill you yet, obviously. Michael Bublé voice. I just haven't pilled you yet. We want you to be there. Okay. We don't want to buff the Jerboa like as our highest priority because the Jerboa is buffing the other lads, so we'd like the other lads to get all their strength together, I think. Okay, the man's losing his mind. He's sundowning. This is good. 2 free apples. Well, 2 cheaper apples. Now you can only get the apple buff twice per turn, so we might as well consolidate here. On buy, give friends +1/+1. Give me this instead. Not so bad. Now, I know you're getting out of here. Probably next turn, we're going to keep feeding apples to our Jerboa. No, the framing is right. I think that we should accept this week. Sometimes, if you're not running the #1 team and you come across a #1 team, you can't get mad. That's the way the game is played. At some point, you got to go, man. That's the way the game is played. You can be mad if you lose to like a team that's simply not good. Because you're like, wow, my team is like pure garbage in that case. And I'm starting to accept that about my own team because I literally just chose to keep an ant rather than sell it, which is a troubling position to be in. Oh, really? I thought we were going to make it. I can't afford to get rid of the lad right now, though it drives me crazy. Come on, brother. You're telling me the Jerboa is not scaling fast enough? He got mad weapons too. Ain't trying to hear that. Listen, don't kill me yet. This team is not that bad. We're trying to make a Jerboa work. It's the first weekly a Jerboa's been in for 10 weeks. Level 2 heals as far as the eye can see. Anyway, I never finished my earlier train of thought. Holy cow, we made it. But I think the #1 team this week is just early level 1 eel. Early level 3 eel. If you see a level 3 eel, you can realistically assume you're probably getting cooked. Unless you have one yourself, in which case, congratulations. We should all be so lucky. We're not, but we should be in many ways. 6 wins, a new personal best with the Jerboa at our back. Come on, come on. Very nice, very nice. Roll once, see what you got here. Lasagna triggers left this turn 1. Gives all friends 3/3 on an apple, huh? In that case, I think we gotta give you your just desserts. Forget about the lasagna. We can do better. It would be nice to get another cat out there, but we can't afford to sell our ant, unfortunately, which is like probably not a good sign. Nice garlic, you piece. Oh, the garlic. See, that one hurt. I think we got a 4, a 5, and a 6 this video. That's a disaster. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future. I'm washed, brother. I'll see you next time.